Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dazzling Dave, and this is my match preview of Chelsea versus Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Premier League at Stanford Bridge. So actually looking ahead to the game, in terms of Chelsea starting first off, they had a Europa League match which they won on Thursday night. So their squad will be rotated. You get the likes of Hazard coming back in and all those sort of stuff, which is going to be, obviously, he's a cracking player when he's on form. Wolves, in terms of their team, is obviously Ryan Bennett is going to be serving a 2-match suspension. But this 2-match suspension is only in the league, so he misses Chelsea and Burnley. But he is available for the Wolves FA Cup match. Obviously, the week after next, the big quarter-final, live on the BBC One, Saturday night, under the lights at Melia. We're all excited about that. But Wolves have got to take care of business against Chelsea. Now, the last time these guys met, obviously, was in the Premier League at Molineux. Wolves were on a terrible run at the time. They were losing. They turned it around to beat Chelsea 2-1, and that kind of got the season reignited and re-going. And obviously we had a very poor November. If we hadn't have had that bad November, and I think it was 6 or 7 games, where would we be now? You know, but obviously we learnt a lot from that. The system was changed a little bit. So we know that Ryan Bennett's going to be out. And obviously I'm just going to talk about the team, what I think we'll be playing, and later on I'll be coming on with my score predictions. Talking about score predictions, I put it out on my Twitter, I put it out on my Instagram, and I put it out obviously on my YouTube, and I do want you to leave your opinions there, so add me up on Instagram and also Twitter if you can find us on there, Dazzling Dave. But there was a victor who got not only the goal scorer, which was Jota, the first goal scorer, but also the score prediction 2-0, and that was Paul Sloan. Put his thing up there. There's a few people that put 2-0 in Jimenez. Jimenez scored the second goal, so you missed out. But Paul, well done for you. It's good to have a winner, but we will have the same competition as usual. Leave your thoughts in the comments below on my Instagram or on my Twitter. So yeah, so actually let's look at some stats and facts. First off, let's look at the head-to-head. So Chelsea have actually recorded 6 successive home wins against Wolves in all competitions, and in that time they scored 21 goals and have only conceded just the 2 goals. So Wolves, however, could earn their first league double over Chelsea, winning home and away since 1974 season, and that was the year that Chelsea got relegated from the top flight. Obviously, neither team are in any danger of getting relegated this year. Wolves having a fantastic season. Chelsea, well, they're still hoping to finish in the top 4, aren't they? So some facts on regards to Chelsea. They've won actually 3 of their past 4 Premier League games, although they lost the other one 6-0 to Manchester City. They actually haven't won 3 in a row in the Premier League since the beginning of the season, when they had 5 straight victories. And the Blues are also unbeaten at Stanford Bridge in the league in 2019, winning their last 3 home games in the top flight. Okay, but we're only in March. Chelsea have also kept clean sheets in half of their home league games this season, and they're the only side not to have had a player sent off in this season's Premier League. Wonder if they're due one? Maybe. Eden Hazard has also been directly involved in 23 of their Premier League goals this season. He scored 12 and he set up 11 others, and that is to equal his previous best set in the 2014-2015 season. Some Wolves match stats and facts. So Wolves have only lost 1 of their last 7 games. They've won 4 and drawn 2. Only the 2 Manchester clubs and Arsenal have taken more points than Wolves during this spell. They've also kept, Wolves have 2 away clean sheets in this year's Premier League. Nuno's side are also unbeaten in their 5 Premier League games in London. So wow. Got a great record in London this year. Let's hope that continues. They've actually won 3 and drawn 2. And Wolves have only used 19 players in the league this season. That is the fewest of any top flight side. And of course, Raúl Jiménez He's just one short of equaling Wolves' Premier League record of 12 goals in a single campaign. That's currently held by Stephen Fletcher. And also Jimenez has also been directly involved in 7 goals in his last 7 Premier League games, with 5 goals and 2 assists. How important is he to the team? Really important. How is it important that Wolves sign Raul Jimenez? He's just getting better and better and stronger because he's getting match time and he's linking up the play, and I think he's really happy here, and I'm sure Wolves will do the business and sign him permanently in the summer. And he's still young and going to improve. So obviously we talked about the team news. Obviously in terms of the lineup, Bennett's got to change. Now, who will we put in for Bennett? Saiss, Dendoncker. They are both versatile players and can play there. I've never been quite comfortable with Saiss playing in that defensive position at this level. I know he plays there for Morocco, but there is a difference. Dendoncker again, but Saiss was immense against Cardiff, winning loads of headers. But also, we do have another option in Max Kilman, the under-23. He has played 25 times, would you believe, for England at futsal. Yeah, that's a fact. And he has been in the squad. He's been doing really well for the under-23s. We do like to give the academy graduates an opportunity. Maybe he'll get a start against Chelsea. It would be a tough ask because he'll obviously be facing up to Hazard. Maybe not. At minimum, I think he'll be on the bench. The lineup will pretty much be, you'd expect, will be the same other than that, with Johnny Otto, Matt Doherty, Dendoncker, Neves, Moutinho, Jota, and obviously Jimenez. Obviously, both Vinagre and also Adama Traore really impressed against Cardiff, in my opinion. They both had fantastic games. And actually, Ruben Vinagre was recorded as the fastest player this year. I thought we already had the fastest player with Adama Traore. It's been lovely to fantastic see a head-to-head between them two. So in terms of score prediction, it's going to be a tough game. Chelsea, have hit a little bit of form, even though they lost that one game 6-0, and we had all the farcical thing with the keeper not coming off, and they lost on penalties in the League Cup final. So if we go away there and we get a result, a 1-1, a 2-2, that's my prediction. I think I'm going to go with 1-1 and hope that we can get a victory. I think we are going to be a potent threat on the break. We've proved that when we've been playing the top teams. I mean, look what we did to Tottenham away. So I'm hoping that we can get the result against Chelsea, but I'm going to go with 1-1. And my goal scorer is going to be Neves. He's going to score a worldie sooner or later, so that's what I'm going to go with. Let me know your score prediction below, who you would bring in terms of the team selection at the defensive in place of Bennett, and also who's the first goal scorer. So you have to put the score and the first goal scorer, and then you've obviously got a chance of a shout out like Paul has got. Also, little trick, I've bought myself one of these, an iWatch, an Apple Watch. If you want me to do a review on what I think about that, let me know below. So far I'm loving it. I've been thinking about it for ages, finally bought it, and I'm actually really liking it. I've also put up recently, which I've been working on for a while, a really hopefully nicely edited review of my holiday in Tenerife at a lovely hotel called Gran Melia, Palacio de Isora. I'll put a card up for that and in the description box below. Really would appreciate you looking at that and watching it and giving me your thoughts on it as well. And yeah, so moving on, obviously positive. I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing with the excitement for the FA Cup game, but we have got to get through this, do the business. Hopefully none of our players get sent off, because if there is a red, then if they pick a yellow up or whatever, it's not. But if it's a red card, then they potentially could. I think they missed the cup game, so hopefully no sendings off. If Chelsea want to actually join in the rest of the Premier League clubs and have a player sent off, that'd be, that'd be okay. Give us a little bit of a head up there. And yeah, come on Wolves, leave your comments below. If you're new, please consider subscribing. If you're already here, hit the bell, because you're always going to be first to be notified of any of my uploads. Smash us a like, guys, and leave your comments below. Come on Wolves.